Well, in fact, that was the kind of reaction that was received by Basavaraj. And we also earlier spoke to Shivrame Gowda, who was supposed to be the intended listener to this conversation. And he went on to state that it was a matter of a lot of tension. And Basavaraj probably felt threatened that he could lose his ticket ahead of the ticket selection. And a lot of power rests with someone like Santosh, a man from the RSS. He has a great role in deciding who gets the ticket and who doesn't, and probably this insecurity led to Basavaraj using expletives against Santosh as well as Keshishwarappa, is what Shivrame Gowda went on to state. But nonetheless, this once again brings to light the kind of divide, the kind of cracks within the BJP, especially ahead of elections, whether it is ahead of the state government elections or whether it is ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. There seems to be some visible and obvious cracks within the BJP. Time and again, factionalism is what have led to the undoing of the BJP, and that's exactly what seems to have happened this time around as well. Well, it is an embarrassment for the BJP there, considering that their own sitting MP has abused a former Deputy Chief Minister in the harshest and in the most nasty manner. And now it seems like the BJP's heads have hung in shame once again, thanks to the kind of behavior that was shown by one of their own MPs. Well, moving on to the big news just coming in. DCP's wife killed in accident. DCP Laburam's wife Gayatri among two dead as KSRTC bus rams into police vehicle in Karkala. The driver of the police vehicle Natraj also killed in the mishap. In Karkala, 6 others who were travelling in the car have sustained grievous injuries. The injured have been rushed to KMC hospital for treatment. A car carrying the DCP's family was heading towards Udupi after a visit to Dharmasthala. Karkala police have registered a case and have initiated investigations into the incident. Tragedy strikes DCP Laburam as his wife passes away in a road crash that took place in Karkala today. The police vehicle in which she was travelling in along with her family members rammed into a bus, a KSRTC bus in Karkala. The driver of the car as well as Gayatri, who is DCP Laburam's wife, passed away in the incident. Several others have sustained injuries. 6 others who were inside this vehicle, who were travelling in the vehicle, have sustained injuries as well, and they have been rushed to the KMC hospital. The Karkala police have registered a complaint in this regard and investigations are underway. My colleague Bansi joins us with more details on this. Well, Bansi, indeed a tragic incident there coming to light.
Well, that's right. A very tragic accident. This accident occurred, if you look at it chronologically, it occurred at about between 3 and 3:30 p.m. A very gory accident where not only Mrs. Laburam, let's remember, is the DCP, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Bengaluru West. His wife passed away in the accident, and along with her, a police driver has also passed away. The couple have 2 children, Harita and Pranita, aged 16 and 13, both of whom are injured. And also a driver, Francis and Ramesh, all of them are injured. 2 of them at least are said to be critical.
Right, and also, do we know what exactly led to this accident? What happened that led to the collision?
Well, we do not have the full details of it because the police are still carrying out a routine investigation, because a preliminary investigation will have to be carried out before they establish the reason for the accident. But on the face of it, even as the information that we get is that they have collided with a bus, a KSRTC bus, and perhaps they were seeking to overtake when this incident occurred, Nishita.
Right, thank you for joining us with all those details there, Bansi. Well, tragedy strikes DCP Laburam as his wife passes away in this horrific road crash. His 2 children are also among the 6 injured, and they have been rushed to the KMC hospital. Well, politics, it appears, has hit an all-new low in the state after a war of words between JDS Supremo H.D. Devegowda and G. Parameshwar, the KPCC president. The war of words erupted after the former Prime Minister released a book highlighting how national parties have meted out stepmotherly treatment to Karnataka. The son of the soils from Hassan went on to say that if the electorate offered 15 MPs, then he would show his might. Parameshwar noted that the former Prime Minister was more than patronizing towards the minority community.
ನಾನು ಮುಂದಿನ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನನಾಗಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅರೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಈ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ? ರೋಷನ್ ಬೇಗ್ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ, ತೊಂದರೆ.
Parameshwar said that even the move to rehabilitate the former Union Railway Minister C.K. Jafar Sharif was a futile exercise, as the latter had decided to go on a pilgrimage. Parameshwar also took pot shots at the JDS, which he noted had used former congressmen to fill its rank of contesting candidates.
ನಮಗೆ 13 ಜಾತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. ಇವತ್ತು 9 ಜನ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಏನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು?
And while the KPCC president was not done yet, he also used the platform to take a jibe at the son of the soil, noting that Gowda Jr. had been willed the property of crying. Parameshwar also noted that Devegowda's rise to the topmost job in the political ladder came courtesy the Congress, and that the former Prime Minister never acknowledged this happily.
ನೀವು ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ನಾವು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಾಯಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಿದ್ದ ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ನವರು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಭಾಷಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳಲಿಲ್ಲ.
But in an irony of sorts, Parameshwar also said that he was waiting for Devegowda to consume poison in line with what he claimed a few months ago when the Karnataka Assembly elections were held.
ಅವಕಾಶಗಳು ಸಿಗಬೇಕು. 2013 ನಾವು ತುಂಬಾ ದೂರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದು ಬೇಡ. 2013 9 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಗೌಡ್ರು, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗೌಡ್ರು ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ನಾವೇ ಅಧಿಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತೇವೆ. ನನ್ನ ಪೇಪರ್ ಕಟಿಂಗ್ ಕೂಡ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನತಾದಳ ಅಧಿಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಆನ್ ಅವರ್ ಓನ್, ನಾವೇ ಅಧಿಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತೇವೆ. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಬರದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ವಿಷ ತಗೊಂಡು ಸಾಯ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು. ನಾನು ಕಾಯ್ದು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇವತ್ತರಂತಾರೆ ನಾಳೆ ತಗೋತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
But on his part, Devegowda was extremely dismissive of Parameshwar's claims and called them utter nonsense.
ನಾವೇನು ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮಂದಿರ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ
ಈಗ ಹೋದ ವಿಷಯ ಕೊಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ವಾಟ್ ನಾನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್. ಅವರು ಹಾಸನ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಾಟ್ ನಾನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್. ಇಟ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಬಿಫಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಎ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ರೈ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್.
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು
ನಾನು ಐ ಆಮ್ ಎ ಫೈಟರ್.
ಹೌದು ಹೌದು
ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಅವರು ಹಾಸನಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಗೊತ್ತು ನನಗೆ. ಇರಲಿ, ಅವ್ರು ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಕಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಆ ಮುಖಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಹರಿಜನರಿಗೆ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಒದ್ದು ಕಿತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಯಾರ್ರೀ? ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ರೈ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ. ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀರಿ?
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಗೌಡ್ರು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಅವರು ಬರೀ ಓಟ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಮುಂದಿನ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗಲೇ
ಯಾರ್ರೀ? ನಾನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್. ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರು ನನ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಭಾಷಣ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಮೈಸೂರಿಗೆ ನಾಚಿಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ? ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಅವತ್ತು ಇದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ? ನಾಚಿಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ಥರ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ? ರಬಿಶ್.
ರೀತಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು
ಇದು ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಸೋನಿಯಾ ಗಾಂಧಿಯವರು ಈ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವ್ರು ನೆಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ತೃಪ್ತಿ ಪಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನಡೀರಿ. ಅಲ್ರಿ, ನಾನು ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯರು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಮೈಸೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ವಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ದೇವೇಗೌಡರು ಮುಸ್ಲಿಮ್ರು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಆ ಥರ ಆಗೋದಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಬಿಡಪ್ಪ, ಇವನೇ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಯಾವ ವರ್ಷ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ನಾವು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬೈ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ನೀವು ಇಂಥ ವಿಷಯಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಂಡು ನೀವು ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಕೇಳ್ತಿರಲ್ರಿ.